Good morning, folks. It is Monday, March the 16th at 8:50 in the morning. Yes, I'm up and walking before lunchtime. It's really breezy, cloudy, but and we must have got a gully washer last night. I mean, I know it rained hard early this morning, but yeah, we got a gully washer, as they call it. So come on with me and let's see what we can see today. Wind's starting to pick up, so I got to get moving again. I just want to start by saying thank you, God, for putting me on your wake-up call again this morning. For whatever reason, you think there's still more for me to do here on earth. So, thank you. So, I decided this morning that I was going to get up, take care of myself by getting out and walking. Didn't cook breakfast or anything. I brought me a protein shake and a protein bar. So if I get hungry, I'll have something to eat. Tim's still in bed sleeping. So I just wanted to get out and walk and kind of clear my head. There's a lot going on in it again this morning. So just got to get out and walk. Rather be out here walking than doing anything else. So this helps clear my mind, and it's good for my body. So. That looks like that would make a very fun water slide. Everything is super wet again. Having to kind of try to find places to walk without sinking up too far. And this here's partly why I don't get too far too fast, because I kind of stop and play. Whoosh. Whoosh. That was a deep one. Few little, just small trees bent and broke this morning so far anyway, during the storms. Just small trees. Right there's Billy Goat's Gruff. All the water's flowing really nice. And then there's the first little tree log that broke off. Sam would so love this big old puddle. And I gotta figure out how to get around it. I think I'll go out here on this outer side. Yep. I'm kind of trying to make a little bit of a, try to help do a drainage a little bit. I worked on this little portion of the stream the other day to open it back up more to where it flows back through the drain underground. Comes out on the other side. So glad to see that it is still flowing like it should go. Even the earthworms are trying to find drier ground. There's one. And there's another one. I'm going to pick them up and try to move them to another spot. Had a nice friendly dog come join me. I don't know who he belongs to. I think he belongs to some other people that's been walking. I think the doggy down there belongs up this trail and over the ridge. So I'm going to see if I can get him to follow me and get it home. This is not the route I intended on taking today, but I need to get this boy or girl. Oh, I need to get the doggy home. I think it belongs to the people that's up and over this ridge. So I'll walk it up as far as I can go to the property line. And then hopefully it recognizes its home. I didn't hear anybody else walking with it, so I don't know if he ran off during the storms during the morning or what, but whew, I'll walk with it, see if I can get it back in line, going toward its house. I finally got up to the top. I gotta catch my breath a minute. I can't stand long because the winds are blowing and it's a little bit chilly. But the dog has took off out through that way somewhere. So I'll wait a few minutes on it, see if it comes back. If not, maybe he's decided, okay, he smells his way home. And I'll turn around and go back. Well, he came back. He followed me back down to the junction of the peach tree and the other 3 trails. But I'm going to see if I can get him to go back up to the top. He's having fun in the mud puddle right now. I'll see if I can get him to go back up to the top and head him down in the right direction down the other side. He says, oh, I think you're nice. I think I'll play with you a little bit. He's having a good time. You won't be a white dog by the time you get home. He won't be a white dog by the time he gets home. Come on, we gotta go this way. Oh my goodness. He's having a ball. Looks like we're gonna go, or I'm gonna go up the roller coaster trail. This is the connector that connects on at the top. I think Pippin, if I'm saying his name right, I think this is maybe where he might live down the other side. Whew. He has had a ball running and playing in the water. So we gotta find him, help him find his way back down toward his house. I think he finally realized that was home. He took off running down through there, so I took the wrong trail up, but we made it up to where I kind of thought his home might be. Maybe he'll stay there this time. I finally made it up to the connector trail of the roller coaster, but I am pretty well spent for now, so I don't think I'm going to go do all the loop-de-loops over there. I think I'm going to go back up that little hill down the other side to some smoother road. Hopefully he'll stay. I got to get gone before he comes back. So hopefully he'll stay down there. I got to get moving. My ears are cold, my hands are cold. The rest of me is nice and warm because I've got my pack on, but I've got to, I'll have gloves I'll probably put on here in a minute. I made it up that little top, flattening out. Oh. I was going to go up to the overlook, but I don't have it in me anymore now. I went up that small ridge twice, and then up the steep hill up the backside of the connector to the roller coaster. I think he's staying home this time. So, he had a ball though. He would run and play in that water and find some soft ground and just dig in it and run. He was having a ball. Made me realize how much I miss Sam. But it's okay. Because if he's ever out when I'm walking, I have another walking buddy. He was hungry, and the only thing I had to feed him was, because I didn't want to give him chocolate. So the only thing I had was some almonds. So he got my almonds instead of my chocolate protein bar. And I had some jelly beans in there. I wasn't going to give them to him, but I dropped the bag and he got to sniffing it and got it turned upside down, and jelly beans fell out, and he ate up the jelly beans. So he'll be wired on sugar for a little bit. That's probably why he got running through the water. But he finally warmed up to me and saw that I was a nice person. I wasn't going to hurt him. So he was my friend. He walked right behind me, just as slow and careful. So he was a good dog. All right, I'm back down, almost back down to the junction now to go back to my house. So I think when I get down here, I'm going to drink me a little bit of water, tie my bandana around my ears. My ears are cold. I have a hat on, a ball cap like, but it doesn't do anything for the ears. So my ears are cold. I'll cover them up, and then I'll put my gloves on because my fingers are starting to get cold. And I cover everything up and warm it all back up. And then I guess I'll go home and cook me some eggs. I might have a piece of country ham left. But definitely some eggs. I'm back on the trail toward my house. I thought yeah, I heard the doggy coming again. I still had thought about walking on up to the overlook, but it's flat for most of the way, and then that last half mile is continuously climbing. And I think I've had my climbing in for the day. I'm pretty well done. I'm ready to go in and eat something, which, I mean, that's why I brought the protein shake and bar with me, was so that I could eat. I don't know. I think it's supposed to start raining again here after a while, which I do have my umbrella. So I think I still might walk on up. The wind's kind of died down for right now, so I'm going to go back up here and I'll head toward the picnic, toward the overlook. See what it looks like down in there after the storms. I don't know if I'll make it all the way, but that's where I'm going to head to. All right, so I've made it here to Sasquatch. And I think this is probably about as far as I'm going to go. It's getting super windy up on this side. And so the only thing I've got to put around my ears is a bandana, and I know that won't keep them warm for long. I know it'll be super windy all the way up to the overlook, so I'm going to play it smart and just go ahead and turn around and go right back home instead of getting myself in some danger. So I'd stopped just a minute ago and drank my protein shake and ate my protein bar, but my legs don't have it in them right now to even climb that extra half a mile up through there to the overlook. So I'm just going to go ahead and call it because I'm warm for right now. But, well, I was warm. I started getting chilly whenever I stopped to eat. I started getting cold, zip my pants legs back up and all. So I'm just going to head back home. Play it safe. I'm just a styling. Got my ears covered, headed back home. The air temp has dropped a whole lot. I think it said it was like 33 wind chill. So yeah, I think I'm going to play it safe and call it and just go back home. See you later. Good thing I have decided to head back home because the air temperature is dropping so much. It is beginning to sleet. The one sleep ball I was able to get good enough, but it is starting to sleet more and more. Oh yeah, you can see it real good that way. I'm going to try to make it home without having to put up my umbrella. Because I'm not too far. I'm within 3/4 of a mile. Alright, folks. Sleet's coming down pretty good now. But I'm just within maybe 1/10 of a mile from my house. So I thought I'd go ahead and do a end of the day recap. It's 11:20. Air temperature, wind temperature, whatever, is 30, I think. So, but I'll take a screenshot of my mileage that I did today. I'd say probably around 4 miles. But it's been a good walk. It's been a mushy, flooded, sleeting kind of a walk today. A little bit of everything in one day, in just a few hours. So it's been a good walk. It's been fun. Even made a new buddy today. Had me a dog follow around with me for a little bit, and I managed to help him make his way back to his house. So today's been a good day. Talk to you later. Hope y'all have had a blessed day. I'm having a blessed day so far. And today's good. God's good. Always. This is the trail that I came up to start with. This is just the going down view of it to see how much rain rushed down through here 2 o'clock this morning. Now I'll stop for a little bit and you can see the sleet still coming down.